when you have a bad day, it is so hard to pick yourself up. It is so hard to try to be in a positive state, and it is so hard to really just see things in a positive light. But today we're going to go over how you can overcome any bad day and overcome these negative emotions.
You survived 100% of your worst days and you are still here. I don't care if you are low right now. I don't care where on the spectrum you are at. You are still here. After all of that, I am so proud of you.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new here, my name is Carissa. It's nice to meet you. On this channel, we talk about all things feminine energy, all things fitness and nutrition and weight loss, and truly just glowing up in all areas of your life so you can become the best woman that you could possibly be. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Queen community. So the first thing that I want you to do is, of course, get your notebook, because on this channel we take notes. If you're not taking notes, then how are you going to be able to apply these things, come back to it, and see how you can apply it to your life? Second, I want you to hit the subscribe button and become a part of this family, because if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? No, actually,
what are you doing?
We're here to grow and glow as much as we possibly can. So moving on to the first step of getting over a bad day. Learn to release your emotions through physical action. This is something that has truly helped me and transformed my emotions whenever I'm feeling down or I feel like I have a bad day. For example, yesterday I was having a really bad day, and it wasn't that anything bad was happening. I truly believe that based on your perception, you can choose to believe and attach negative and positive things to certain situations. But yesterday I was just having such a bad day, and it was solely because of how I was feeling and perceiving the day to be. Nothing bad had happened, but I was feeling very negative, and I was noticing that I had a lot of negative emotions popping up. So what I did was I went on a walk. I'm not a huge runner unless I'm angry, but I went on a long walk and it helped me clear my mind. And while I was on this walk, I was listening to a podcast and I watched a video that was uplifting. When you know that your mind is more programmed towards negativity, reprogram your mind to be able to listen to things that are more uplifting and put you in a higher vibe. That's something that I did that really helped me and has helped me so much, especially whenever I'm running or I am doing a workout. And strength training can be something that you don't really feel like doing whenever you feel like you're having a bad day. So doing something as simple as going on a walk, a 20-minute walk, a 10-minute, 15-minute walk can be something that's so helpful to help you feel better. If you're having a bad day where something bad has happened, doing something as running as hard and as fast as you can help you release so many emotions, especially anger, frustration, sadness. These things can really help you release emotions. There have been studies on how running, when you are feeling down and when you are feeling angry, can release a lot of emotions. And people that come back after a run say that they feel so much better and they do not feel as angry as they did before the run, because you're allowing yourself to release the emotions. When you hold on to emotions, you're allowing them to grow within yourself. And if these emotions are not expressed outwardly, your body is forced to express them inwardly. So you see things grow, such as depression. You see things such as sickness manifest in your body because these emotions are not coming out. Next, I want you to identify the feeling. Label it. If you are feeling down, you're feeling worse than you usually do, you need to identify what it is and what has caused that. Identify the overwhelm and identify the source. For example, yesterday when I was having a bad day, what was causing it was my feeling of inadequacy, feeling like I am not enough or feeling pretty enough. And that is very shallow, first of all.
And I understand that.
But I think as women, we all go through those days where we're just not feeling our best. We're feeling down. We're feeling we're just feeling ugly. I'm just gonna say it as it is. And it can be really hard to pull yourself together when you're feeling really down. I've been putting in a lot of work to get to my goals that I have for this summer, for my body goals I have this summer. And it can be so easy to get discouraged, especially when you see the progress go up and down. But something that we have to remember is whenever you're striving towards something. You're trying to become better. You're trying to grow. You're trying to get fit. Progress is never linear. It's always all over the place. So something that I did to make myself feel better was make myself feel beautiful. I identified the source. I identified the cause. So I took the steps to try to fix it. We don't want to ignore your emotions, but what we do want is to make sure that you are doing things to help yourself. Because staying in a sad state, staying depressed, staying angry is not going to help you. You know that it's not helpful to you. So doing things that will make you feel worse, we know is not going to help the situation or you. So getting out of the house, getting out of the space that is making you sad is going to help you. Go outside, be in touch with nature. Grounding through nature has been shown to help people improve their mood, feel more connected to themselves, and feel more grounded and more present. Experiencing nature and accepting the beauty of nature is something that is so healing and can really take you out of a bad mood. And even if you want to go by yourself, you can go with a friend. Being in nature is something that is so healing and helpful. Next, we want to feel refreshed. So you need to take a shower, take a bath, and imagine the negative emotions coming off of you. Take your time in this shower, take your time in this bath to really just care for yourself. And I promise as soon as you get out, you're going to feel so much better because you're intentionally taking care of yourself. I don't want you to just hop in the shower and just do this quick little,
let me just wash my body and
just wash my hair and get out.
We want to take an everything shower. I know you girls know what an everything shower is. If you don't know what an everything shower is, I'm gonna show you right here. This is what an everything shower looks like. And once you get out of an everything shower, I promise you, you feel so much better. And it's not even about how you're looking after the shower. It's the fact that you took the time to care for yourself. Self-attention, self-care can truly transform the way that you feel about yourself and your day. While you're in this shower, or if you're taking a bath, you can read a book or you can listen to a podcast that's uplifting, something that will help you to get out of the state that you are in right now. It is so easy to hold on to negative thoughts and negative emotions and let them grow within you, but we do not want that to happen. We do not want these negative thoughts and emotions to grow. We want them to go away. We want them to not consume us because we are not our emotions. We are not our thoughts. But when we can change our thoughts and replace them with positive thinking, it can really transform how we feel about ourselves and how we perceive other things. Being optimistic, especially in the world that we're living in today, is so hard. It is difficult. But you being able to turn a negative thought, emotion, or situation into something positive, something that you can learn from, something that you can grow from, makes you so powerful as a woman. Because you're not letting your emotions control you. You are taking control of your emotions and turning this day into something great. The next thing that you can do is become curious. Become curious as to why this is happening, what this is trying to teach you, and how you can grow from this. Successful people, they always think about the solutions. They don't think about the problems. If there's a problem that comes up, they will think about a solution instead of dwell on the problem that will bring you down. When you dwell on problems, you're not even allowing yourself to figure out how you can overcome this. You're just sitting in feelings. And sitting in your feelings is not something that's going to help you. It's not going to be something that is beneficial. Granted, like I said before, ignoring emotions is something that is not healthy for you. Ignoring is not good. But by us labeling the emotion, seeing why it has come up, being curious about the emotion, being curious about why we feel the way that we do and how we can overcome that and make ourselves feel better, not only teaches us about ourselves and how to heal ourselves, but it also teaches us lessons that we can learn from and can truly help us down the road. The next thing that you should do is start to hydrate yourself. Whenever you drink a lot of water and make sure this water is hydrating, this is something that can truly help change your mood. So what I recommend is you get lemon slices, orange slices, and fill up a whole thing of water, drink that water, and continue to drink it throughout the day. Because vitamin C is something that is so helpful for stress and reducing cortisol, which may be running rampant in your body if you're feeling extremely stressed out today. You can also try an orange tea. One of my favorites is the Yogi Orange Positivity Tea. That one will really put you in a good mood. I truly believe in holistic healing. I truly believe in taking care of your body through food, through teas, through natural remedies, because they're so powerful and they have lasting impacts that medication cannot compare with. They address a root issue that medication puts a band-aid over. Making sure that you have enough vitamin D in your diet is going to be really good for you. Getting in the sun, and if the sun's not available, taking a supplement with vitamin D is going to really help you feel better. Having enough vitamin D not only helps your immune system, but it helps serotonin release in your gut, so you're going to feel better. Another thing that will really help your mood is saffron. So you can either take a saffron supplement or you can take saffron in the form of an herb, and this truly helps you feel so much happier and puts you in a better mood. Two other supplements that I've mentioned before in my other videos that I really recommend that you can take are L-theanine. This is a amino acid that will really help improve your mood. A lot of people that suffer from depression are missing a lot of L-theanine in their diet, and this works so much and it stabilizes your mood and emotions so that it can help you feel better. Another one that can really help is 5-HTP. Again, I really recommend that you take these with food so that way they're absorbed properly and you don't feel sick afterwards, but these are things that can really help you feel better. Another thing you can do is avoid junk food. On days when we have a bad day or something bad happens, the first thing that we want to do is run to the fridge and grab that ice cream. But I'm telling you right now, if you grab that ice cream, you might feel better temporarily, but in the long run, you're going to feel worse. Especially if you're a girly that struggles with food guilt or feeling bad after binge eating or anything like that, going to junk food as a way of support is not going to make you feel better. It's not. If anything, it will make you feel worse, and internally it will ruin the chemistry in your body and make you feel worse internally. We want to make sure that you're fueling your body, treating your body like the garden that it is and not a trash can or a dumpster, because your body is something that you should want to take care of. And like I mentioned, the more you take care of your body, the more it will take care of you. This next one is something that truly helped me stay more positive and change my mindset. It's putting sticky notes around your room with affirmations or things that you want to believe. For example, believing and writing, I am beautiful, I am a feminine woman, I am creating a life that I love, I am abundant, things come to me easily, today will be an amazing day. These are things you can write on mirrors, write on sticky notes and put them on mirrors so that way you're seeing them regularly. And this will help you reprogram your mind for positive thinking, especially when you're feeling negative. When we look in the mirror, we tend to think the most negative because we're looking and observing ourselves. And then when we see these notes on these mirrors, we're immediately replacing that negativity with positive affirmations that are going to help us reprogram how we feel about ourselves. The next thing that you can do is waking up and making yourself feel beautiful. When we go out and we're
just in sweatpants, we don't care how we look, we don't care who we run into.
We are not setting ourselves up for success. We're setting ourselves up to be lazy, to feel insecure, and to feel not that proud of our appearance. And when you step outside and you're proud of the effort that you put into yourself, it just makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel better about who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. We also want to avoid dopamine killers. So what I mean by this is scrolling on Instagram as a way of stress release or coping, because you train your mind with all of the habits that you have and the habits you run to whenever you feel a certain emotion. For example, whenever you feel bored, if the first thing that you do is run to Instagram, run to TikTok, run to Snapchat, and try to compare your life to other people or just see what's happening in the world, you're training your body and your stress response to run to that as a way of coping. And this is so unhealthy because it ruins your dopamine levels. It makes you feel more insecure. And if your Instagram is not filled with positive, motivating mentors and people that you look up to and you're inspired by, you're only hurting yourself. These apps, they're made and created to keep you on them for as long as possible. They're made to release things to you, to advertise to you all of the time, every day, to keep you on the app and make you believe that you need things and you don't. You don't. And binge watching movie series And binge watching TV and scrolling all day is going to just kill your dopamine. And when this happens, it makes it harder for you to feel happy and harder for you to be present, because dopamine is always being released in your brain. And these are cheap hits of dopamine. They're not really lasting, but it's training your brain to just release these chemicals. So when you actually have an event where you want to feel happy, it's harder for you. If you truly just want to relax, you don't want to go outside, I recommend that if you are going to watch something, like a movie, you have a movie night, you make an entire self-care act out of it. You turn it into a self-care night where you are just taking care of yourself, you're doing a face mask, you have a mocktail, you have a dinner that you've made yourself that's healthy, so you're taking care of yourself. And this is so high vibrational because you are watching something that you're either educating yourself on or something that is uplifting and positive. A movie that I really like that puts me in a good mood whenever I'm feeling either bad about myself or I'm having a really bad day is I Feel Pretty. I love that movie. Making that like a whole self-care night while watching that movie is something that makes me feel amazing. I feel great afterwards. And having a movie night with the girls, you want to make dinner with your friends, you can, even if you don't feel like it, putting yourself in situations where you can connect with other people instead of connecting online is something that will really help pull you out of a bad day. So you can just get even just one of your friends to say, hey, I'd really like to have like girls' night. Do you want to come over and we can watch a movie and make mocktails and do face masks, stuff like that. Connecting with the girls. It's a beautiful thing. And I just want you to know that one bad day, a bad week, even a bad month does not define how the rest of your life is going to turn out. Everything is perception. I think a lot of us, we want to associate our pain and the things that have happened to us to parts of our identity. And this is so dangerous because you are not the things that have happened to you. You are not the things that are happening around you, and you are not your emotions. You may feel emotions, you may have certain emotions, but these emotions are not who you are. Remember that you are beautiful, you are loved, you are important, and this pain that you may be experiencing is temporary. It does not last forever. And you taking the steps towards doing the things that we talked about today can truly help you overcome any negative emotion that you are feeling. I hope that this video truly helped you and truly made a difference in your life. And if it did, I hope that you will subscribe and become a part of the Queen community. And if you want some extra help or extra resources, please reach out to me on Instagram. I answer all of my messages and I would love to hear from you. If there's any video ideas that you guys want, please leave them in the comments because I will get started on working on it immediately. I love you guys and I'm so excited that our Queen community has grown so much. You guys are my favorite. I absolutely love how positive and uplifting you all are, and the stories that you guys leave in the comments and how these videos are helping you is just so impactful and helps other people. So I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Bye.